Hello, guys. We're at the state capitol, Washington State Capitol. This is who protect this country, the soldiers, the people, the citizens. The first president, George Washington, inaugural president of the United States of America. This is the time that we're in right now. Mark this moment. Hello, guys. This is the Temple of Justice, Washington State Supreme Court. Temple of Justice, where the Supreme Court, State Supreme Court officers, judges are at. How's that? This is where they make their decisions at on state laws. All right, we're finna stop here. We're going inside. This is the Temple of Justice on the state capitol property. But it's the first building. This is the Temple of Justice, Supreme Court, State Washington Supreme Court. This is the halls of justice. This is where laws has been broken in the state of Washington is held at the highest level. It's the highest court of the state of Washington. The Temple of Justice, American flag, oh glory. This is the legislature building. I'm gonna go high, turn it sideways so you can see. That's our flags, Washington State flag, the American flag, and another flag. This is our legislature building where we make the laws, where the legislature body, the Congress, the state Congress, the Senate and the House of Representatives make the laws. State of Washington, the United States is a republic that's made of laws and order. It's a sovereign land, sovereign nation land that's made of laws and order. Period. Point blank. We have had a number of people that got into positions that are now not carrying out the law the correct way. We have seen it through the media. We have seen a lot of malicious things going in our justice system. The laws haven't changed. It's just people have not been applying the law. There has been a change. Again, here's the halls of justice. I'm going to stand in front of the camera and talk to you. I came here for a special moment to mark. I'm a content creator, also I'm an American citizen, and I believe in law and order. I think God had blessed his land. This republic went through a lot of things over the centuries, but this is a republic, and we stand on Christ's values. So I'm glad things have been put in place to let that be known now, that this has been put in law, that this is a Christian nation. Okay, so 1 second now. Now we're walking up the halls of justice. This is monumental. Everything has a message, symbolic, even the stairs, the number of stairs. You don't know that. It's time to stand on truth and virtue. I'm an ex-military, United States Navy. Again, I want to acknowledge you. It's time to speak up. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about emotions. I don't care about my feelings. I don't care about my emotions. This land, sovereign nations, is built upon law and order. It's a republic from sea to shining sea. That means from the Atlantic to the Pacific. This was created. We all agreed to make this in the Constitution, to make this strive to make this a better union than the one we had in Great Britain. Okay, now this is the United States of America. This is a land, had immigrants that came to this land. This land was built upon law and order, not immigrants. You got that wrong. Immigrants, people migrated to this land, but this built upon a government, upon powers, upon the people. You got it confused. Yes, there's most of what we came here as immigrants, but it wasn't built on that. It was built with immigrants, built in the system with immigrants, but it was built on law and order here, or as a republic. So let's get that first and foremost. That's why we have immigration laws, we have civil laws, we have criminal laws, and that's what we work around. That's why you see when you go to most places, courthouses, you see Lady Justice there, and her eyes is covered because justice is blind. It doesn't favor. It's just justice, and it's weighed right and wrong, and it's weighed on the level of the crime that's committed, or there's other reasons behind it. But I'm just giving a basic understanding, my understanding of that measurement, of that symbolic image. But as again, like Mexico, I respect the country of Mexico. That's a republic. I respect the Mexican citizens of that country. That's their nation. I respect the Canada. That's their country. They have a different system. And the United States of America, we're a republic, and we have a capitalistic system. Capitalism is our national system that we operate in. It's not the perfect system, but it's the one we chose as the people to work in. So I'm coming to the point is to say this. At the Hall of Justice, I'm tired of what I see in my nation. I'm tired of the manipulation. I'm tired of the confusion. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of these groups inside of systems that have their own agendas. This land is, the laws and rules are made for the people. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, everything was made for the people, the American people. Meaning, we have the power, not the legislation. You are the representative that we sent you up to them seats here at the Supreme Legislation over there, where I showed you earlier, and at the United States in D.C., Washington, D.C. We sent you, the people sent you there to represent us. You're not a leader, you're a servant leader. Let's get it right. I've been listening to legislatures speak. I've been listening to congressmen speak. I've been listening to judges speak. And this generation, the last 30 years, 40 years, have turned said things that's not valid, all the way valid. I watch other people that knew the law correct them sometimes, but for the most time, they went uncorrected. No, the best you can be is a servant leader. The people are the leaders of this land. We see things we don't like, we vote, and we send someone up to represent us at the halls of justice and the legislature halls. We don't choose you to be a leader. No, you're a representative of your constituent, of your districts. That's what you are. You're not a leader and over us. We're a leader over you, representative, over you, congressman. Get that thick in your head. You don't lead no American citizen. We lead you. We send you up here to represent us. Get that in your thick skull. You got it confused. We're the people. That's why I set it up. We're a country of laws and order. We're a republic. I don't care your opinion. We, the people, the Constitution. Lincoln said it. Other presidents said it. Other presidents wanted to be iconic, then said the same thing. But a lot of you guys in this generation that's in these offices in D.C. and the state have went astray. And I'm glad there's legislatures on the Senate level and on the House of Representatives level are standing up for the people again. This is a moment. I do not agree with certain legislature realities. I don't agree that people that came across the border, that they come the right way, have the rights of a natural born citizen. Mexico don't allow that. We are not going to allow it. The people. We're sent our mandate to put this president up there. I never met Donald Trump. But I voted for him to change because I've seen a recurring thing. Nothing has been changing. It's just been a benefit for the people in power and different class systems. And I respect that. We have a large, robust country. But that when it's become wrong and right, when it go against truth and morals and ethics and values, then I'm against it for the American people and for my own morals and values and ethics. Now, what I'm trying to talk to you about is this point. We are in power, not you. We send this administration there to clean up things that we saw across the nation. We're a land of law and order. We're a republic. We have democratic ideologies, ideals, but we are a republic. Understand that. You guys are selling these images to the people that haven't looked at the Constitution, haven't looked over the Bill of Rights, haven't looked over the Independence, the Declaration of Independence, haven't looked over, really read in detail, haven't talked to people that told them the truth. Because you have an agenda. And that's fine with your camp or what you're doing, but that's not right. There's right and there's wrong. And I'm standing on the side of right. I'm sorry, people that came over to this country under certain administrations, they did what they wanted to do. I respect President Biden. He was a president, commander-in-chief of the United States. He was a president, so I honor that and respect that. But there's things done under his administration that were not right, and they're now being corrected. And the law has been applied. The law was denied. The law wasn't ineffectual. For whatever reason there was, now the law is being effectual across the land of America, and it's affecting people. I wish everybody's safety and security, but the reality is we're a republic and we're a land of law and order, and now things are being put into right perspective. And I respect that as an American citizen. You don't have to agree with it as an American citizen, but challenge me on the fact between right and wrong, between law and order, and that's it. I'm not dealing with emotions. I'm not dealing with feelings. I'm dealing with law and order. We're at the Temple of Justice, the state of Washington, the Capitol, and I recommend this message to anyone. Please leave a comment. And if it's positive, if it's against this message, still come across in a positive way, I will respond. If you come with curse words or disrespect, I respect your feelings and emotions. Although I don't deal with them, I will not respond because it's not worth it. There's not a message, there's just feelings. Challenge what I said about law and order. That's it. I'm glad we're pushing back. I'm glad we're abiding by our laws that's already on the books. I'm glad they're effectual now. And I'm glad they're purposeful for the American people. We got kids every summer graduating from high school looking for summer jobs. A lot of these places are filled with people that's not from this country, that's not legally in this country. And these kids can't get jobs. Where do they go as American citizens? That's not fair to him. But who cares? Who is talking about that, man? No. Every summer, we have a bunch of students getting out of high schools looking for summer jobs that's old enough to work part-time. They can't find work. Who's taking up this agenda? You don't hear that much in the media, but if you go back 10 years, 15 years, we was talking about this before this even occurred. We was talking about this situation. The population of American citizens are rising, and the jobs are not in the urban cities at the level of the amount of students that want to find a summer job. We were having our own personal problems as citizens. Now we inherit a lot of other problems with people that come across the border illegally looking for a better life. I don't mind people looking for a better life, but first try to make a better life in your own country. First, build that up. Figure out ways you can challenge your government while we're challenging our government here. I'm talking as an American citizen. I'm challenging the legislature and the Supreme Court and administration to do the right thing. That's it. Not no feelings. Obey the law of the land. Make the law effectual. Get out of emotion and feelings. If you have a marriage to illegal, if you have this and that, I'm sorry for the situation. I apologize. But the law must take its course. I hope ones that's illegal find a better opportunity for them to improve their lives. But we got to put everything back in the law and order in the correct way as a republic. I wish you the best. We the people, Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, I stand on that virtue. I approve this message. You have a wonderful day, and I wish you the best, and I will check your comments in. My name is Frenchie Lovehart. I'm the host of Face to Face with the Nation. Have a wonderful day.